I wonder who this chapter will follow. Private Detective Chozuro Kirishima wakes up in front of Habara Infirmary. Where am I? Why am I here? Chozuro remembers coming to the island at the request of Ruka's mother, Sayaka. Chozuro was the one who found the 5 missing girls on Regetsu Isle 10 years ago, when he still worked for the police. Standing in front of the infirmary, Chozuro sees Yo Hibara, a suspect he had been chasing in connection with the multiple missing persons cases that took place on the island. Yo is the son of Shigeto Hibara, head of the island and director of Hibara Infirmary. Chozuro is certain that Yo had something to do with the girls' disappearances, as they were found underneath Hibara Infirmary. Yo evaded capture and the case was closed, but Chozuro would not give up. He handed in his badge and became a private detective to continue his search for Yo Hibara, who is here now at the infirmary. Is he actually here? Like, is he a person or is he a ghost? Because I can't tell yet. Could Ruka be here too? She should be right behind you, actually. With his instincts telling him that the disappearances, Yo and Hibara Infirmary are all related, Chozuro stands before the place where he found 5 frightened girls all those years ago. So they are gonna meet. Phase 7, Tranquility. I don't know how I feel about that picture in the background. Ruka should be there, but I guess Ruka's not here. Looks like my hunch was wrong. Are you telling me that if I go back this way, I'm not gonna see her? Maybe in the storytelling it made me think that was gonna happen, but instead this is him continuing from then. I don't know, what I said makes sense in my head. I'm gonna keep the camera on because I remember I gotta switch. Complete. I didn't really need much. 48. Yep, I needed this. Increases effective distance of shots and damage dealt to closer ghosts. I'm definitely doing max power. Points received for chain shots. Storage. I don't think I care about storage as much. Improves Spirit Stone flashlight recharge time. I want that. And of course I want max power, but we're gonna keep it like this for now. I don't know why he hasn't found any lenses. That could just be on me. And I did only play like 1 level. Matter of fact, how many items do I have? 3. I'm trying to figure out what I just saw. Okay, so it's a cassette. Let me double check. Yeah. I gotta remember I do not have the blast lens on. I feel like he should also hear somebody using the elevator. Because I've used the elevator enough for him to realize. I don't remember seeing this door. Looks pretty old though. Why didn't I notice when I found Ruka here? I feel like the game don't even know what's here. Okay, so I just passed an item. I'm looking for it. Good thing I didn't leave. The gap isn't very big. It might collapse if I force my way through. There is an item. Scribbled last words. I don't want to die in a place like this. I've heard the stories. The day of tranquility is here. They say back then some people came down in this place and they were spared. But not this time. Who did this? The right of descent. She's here. That woman is here. I saw her. Blossom face. Her warp smash twisted destroyed face. Blossoming face. Warping. Breaking. Blossoming. Twisting. Blossoming. Defiling. Ending. Blossoming. I can't go that way. Whoa. Come on. I forgot. Oh no! Oh no! I forgot camera. I could have got her too. But look at that damage. Almost did half. Not gonna lie, I don't think you want to do this, lady. Let me recharge real quick. You got like half of a shot left. Ah! I still don't like these tight spaces to fight. But they love them. So he even went out this way. So the director's office connects here. He was involved in the disappearances after all. Okay, get it. Wait, you got a weapon? I got a camera. I know there's a 30. I am not worried. I do wish it was faster. So I might change that. I'm in a good place. Now with you. You're gone. 2 more left. 1 more left. Or she's gonna attack. Might attack. Ah! Everybody's so slow. Down. 1 more. It's taking forever for my flashlight to charge. Why is that? Can I not do it while in the moonlight? I don't know. Let's see. I had 30. Okay, I have 30. The effectiveness of distance shots increases effective distance of shots and damage dealt. So would it be like a shotgun style? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it like this for now. I'm sure I'll find a lot more. I'm gonna look my hardest. I haven't been to the 4th floor yet. I guess I'm not good enough to go. It stopped. No! Wait a minute. I don't have the camera attached. Do the hands grab him too? $15. I'm not gonna say I'm late game, but they're giving me some stuff. And I appreciate it. It was definitely locked. Following the nurse. Oh, where? I know I have to take a picture of that, but was there actually a ghost for me to take a picture of with? Because I'm really trying hard not to miss anything. Okay, so I got a post-mortem report. It's probably that nurse that was at the door. Circumstances of death: collapsed while performing the role of the vessel during the Regetsu Kagura. Witnesses reported that she was already dead when they rushed to help her. Cause of death: post-mortem. Failed to reveal any disease or injury. Suspect: heart failure, but this diagnosis is inconsistent with the condition of the body. Additional notes: face could not be identified, cause unknown. Unfortunately, deceased did not blossom. Did I say fortunately or unfortunately? Anyway, did rite of descent affect Kagura? Death possibly caused by mask. Report to Master Yamatsuki. Okay, so the file was added. What does that mean? Nah, I'm good. Erroneous documents. Serious errors have been found in records concerning sudden deaths of patients. As such, the specified reports are to be destroyed immediately using the incinerator in the back garden of Hibara Infirmary. Why do I have the key to that? I guess they threw it away for reasons. They gave me all the stuff in here. So the redstones are kind of just for the other two, I guess. Another post-mortem. The cause of death is drowning. Circumstances of death: found floating in Regetsu Hall pool by a nurse. She was already dead from cardiopulmonary arrest at time of discovery. Additional notes: deceased reported to have entered state of agitation at the same time Tsubaki Tono collapsed on the night of the Kagura and developed moonlight syndrome thereafter. Notes left at scene indicates I accidentally went through the note too fast. Okay, I'm supposed to take a picture. I guess this is camera mode. Something appeared in the photo. A cloth covers what looks like a human corpse. One of the masks found everywhere in the building has been placed on it. Go ahead and take this off. Is this the same one from before? honestly, he can take on multiple at the same time, and it doesn't really affect me too much. I just feel like I can move better with it because I'm not looking in a camera. They work too hard. I'm probably trapped on this floor. I know there... Of course I know there was a key, but that might have been the first floor. It's good to know that I don't have to take the camera on and off all the time. I could have saved myself a whole lot of time last time. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't take. Maybe I was wrong. I could be. No, she coming to get me. That's what that was. That was a trick. You know what I couldn't do? If there was a ghost crawling on the walls. Like if there was one on the ceiling. It says there are multiple, but I'm only seeing one. It might be trapped in that room, but that wouldn't make sense. Come on. I see you. That's why you're so slow, because you got that thing. Come on. One more. Oh. I still feel like I wasn't supposed to go this way. There was another way, I think. I'ma come back, I guess. I'm going the wrong way. So it was a trick. You know what? I'm trying to decide if this counts as what I was talking about before. She's not really crawling, she's kind of hanging. It doesn't make things better, really, but the way that she drops, definitely not a fan. I see you. I don't know why I wait so long. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to go this way yet if I was going to explore. There's definitely something in this room. I wonder if using the flashlight... I don't know. I still have not played the first game ever. I hope they remake that one so I can play it. But it kind of feels like the flashlight might have been the first idea that they had. And then they decided to have the camera as the main thing. Because there's definitely a clear difference between the camera and the flashlight. Because in the DLC for 5, there's also a level with the flashlight. Never finished it. This equipment must control some part of the building facilities. Okay, so what is the goal? Examine the incinerator in the garden. But I'm down here. I would think I'm working my way up. But there might be something around. I guess I didn't go this way. I don't know if I like being back here. Also kind of wonder how many dolls there are. I didn't actually realize when he first got here that he was in a... I thought he was on a different island, honestly. And I was going to say, oh, maybe there are 15 dolls, but I found 16. We'll say this is, what is this, phase 7? So maybe 25, if I had to guess. I found a logbook. We've accidentally excavated out from the B2F, or basement second floor, lift shaft into the primeval passage. So work has been stopped for the time being. In the past, we came up against the passage while building the room under the director's office. What is he thinking? Taking the same kind of risk twice. The ancients of the island forbade the excavation of buildings underground. If the old primeval passage is disturbed, then the moonlight won't reach. The page is torn at this point. Okay, who's coming? I feel like I get more points with him. But I also haven't got hit yet. So I've already been down here. The controls aren't responding. There must be somewhere I can switch on the power. So are you saying that I had to do this before going to the box? Because I kind of wish it would have let me do that while I was over there. Back we go. Switch the panel on. It seems to operate the electricity for this area. So now I'm going to the incinerator in the garden. I forgot I got the key. I knew he wasn't real. Or alive, I guess. Probably gonna have to fight him too. What was he reading? So Director Hybera's notes. The day of the Kagura is close at hand. It's sure to be packed. The day of the Kagura is close at hand. It's sure to be packed with spectators. There are even some famous people coming from the mainland. Opening the Kagura to the public has not only improved the image of the island, but brought us wealth in so many ways. However, there are also preparations to be made for the other ceremony. The organs have been chosen and the true mask of the lunar eclipse has been completed. The rite of descent will return. The mask of the lunar eclipse is feared as the mask that caused the vessel to blossom, bringing the day of tranquility that destroyed the island. But by performing the rite of descent with the true mask, the vessel, my poor suffering daughter, will be cured. The mask of the lunar eclipse is our last chance to cure Moonlight Syndrome. The mask of the vessel causes the wearer to lose themselves, but the mask of the lunar eclipse is said to erase all memory, bring the wearer to the place of origin, purify them, and then bring them back to themselves, back to the living. If the rite of descent succeeds, my seemingly never-ending battle with Moonlight Syndrome will finally come to an end. There have been casualties. My dear wife blamed herself for our daughter's illness and, in her distress, ended her own life. Perhaps she was better off not having to see our daughter end up like this. Everything I've done, my work, my sacrifices, the culmination of all my research, it's all for her. Come on. I think it's time to fight you. I heard a footstep. Soya. Letter from Soya Yamosuski. Is that he's related to was it Ruka? I might be wrong. I might be getting the backstories confused. At last, the mask of the lunar eclipse that I have poured my heart and soul into is complete. It is no overstatement to say that I have spent myself completely in this endeavor, but it was worth it. I want to thank you sincerely for all your support. The way to make the mask only became clear to me when you reconstructed the ancient documents on the lost rite of descent. You also solved the mystery of the materials to use and gathered them for me. The rite of descent will surely produce the results you desire, and the true mask of the lunar eclipse will take shape. The true mask of the lunar eclipse is not the foul artifact that brought about the terrible day of tranquility spoken of in our legends. No, that disaster was caused because the mask made by my ancestor, Sotsu, was less than perfect. Thanks to you, this mask will open the door to the hallowed realm Sotsu wrote of. As I must perform my role as keeper of the masks during the Kagura, I cannot witness the rite of descent with my own eyes, but I will be praying for its success. Special treatment, make the arrangements as scheduled. For the 5 patients who are to receive special treatment, note that some are outpatient. Use the room underneath the director's office, but ensure that no one knows about the procedure or gains entry. One of the inpatients, Masaki Aso in 310 and Ruka Yamosuke in 308 have the most potential. Madoka Tsukumori in 203 may also be of use. However, some doubts remain about the outpatients, Marie Shinomiya and Tomoe Nanamura. Written note attached to the memo. You can't choose the organs for the rite of descent in the same way as they do for the Riketsu Kagura. This isn't a harvest dance in the village square. They used to be very careful in choosing the organs of the rite of descent. Only the vestigial, obedient, and impressionable would do. Girls who can easily be made one with the masks and the music. The rite of descent is very serious business. Its performance and outcome affect the fate of our entire community. You can't afford to make any mistakes. The candidates must be perfect, even if they give you some pause. It looks like there's something here. Might just be moving too fast. I wasn't sure if they were hands. Oh, you tried to get me. This must be a lot. Yeah, it's 20 of them. No wonder they tried to get me. I swear these phones shouldn't work. Nothing here. So I got assistance notes number 4. The day of the lunar eclipse is at hand. The day of the original version of the Regetsu Kagura, left only to legend. The masks and music of the organs bring the spirits of the dead into the vessel, and she performs her dance to send them back to the underworld. This is the rite of descent. In accordance with the director's wishes, I've prepared the temple of Tsukiyomi. In accordance with the director's wishes, I've prepared the temple of Tsukiyomi for the rite. But the organs, vocal, bell, flute, drum, and strings. Will we find suitable candidates for all 5 of them? Is that woman really fit to perform the role of the dancer, of the vessel? And can we really perform the rite of descent right in the middle of the Regetsu Kagura? I can't shake off all my doubts. But I have started to become fascinated by this rite of descent. It began when I saw it, the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. They have not brought up this mask most of the game. I'm going to say this is at least halfway. And I feel like I've said it like in every other note. Its expression manages to encapsulate a benevolent smile, the suppression of tears, a moment of unbridled anger, death itself, all at the same time. The more I look at the mask, the more I feel myself falling into its gaze. I must see the rite performed with it. No, I want more than that. I want to try putting the mask on myself, on my own face, to see how it feels. It's too late for me to turn back. Let me answer this call.
カルテがまとまったら俺の部屋まで持ってきてくれ。一応見ておく。霊媒体質の子は分かるようにしておいてくれ。男はいい。必要ない。
Do I know you? I don't think I do. I think this is the way. No, but I'm gonna check anyway. Just in case they're like items. Oh, this is the way. Still following the nurse, I guess. Let me check the map. The area to the key. So if I take a left. Yeah, I'm still following her. I'm kind of glad that the lenses all like upgrade together. Because that could have been terrible. Having to find blue and red at the same time? Okay. This is creepy enough for somebody to appear. Don't play with me. One room over. Yeah, I'm paranoid. See, I couldn't get it. Maybe if I walked over there, it would have been better. Am I outside? I don't know if this is better or not. This must be where they burned the erroneous documents. What could they have been? Honestly, before I do this, sometimes it's just nice to get some fresh air. Trees, bamboo. It's nice not being inside a whole day, all night, I guess. Rusted furnace filled with trash bags. They didn't even burn it properly. These letters are addressed to me? Dear Chojuro, long time no see. I hear you're coming to Rigetsu Isle for work. I'm on the island now, conducting 27 pages. Okay, let me lock in. I'm on the island now conducting some research. We'll be able to meet up. This place is pretty interesting. Its culture is almost completely unique. My specific research topic is masks. The mask-related beliefs of Rigetsu Isle are well known, even on the mainland, but there are still many mysteries to be explained. Fortunately for me, this is the year of the Rigetsu Kagura, held once a decade. Many different masks are made for the ceremony. I couldn't have timed it better. If all goes well, I might even have a chance to actually see the mask being made. I'm planning to stay for a while to take advantage of all these great research opportunities. Do you remember your younger sister, Iori? She insisted on tagging along with me. She says she's really excited about seeing the Rigetsu Kagura. What a tourist. When I told her I knew a real detective, Iori said she wanted to meet you. So when you get here, we should all go for a drink. We haven't done that much since we got jobs. Takashi Iba, teaching assistant, history department, Kusanagi University. Purpose of most Kagura masks is to make the wearers one with the gods as they take the appearance of them and perform the ritual dance. But the masks on Rigetsu Isle don't represent gods. In fact, they aren't any gods in the belief system here. Also, the Rigetsu Kagura got its current name relatively recently. It used to be called the Rite of Descent. Descent represents the journey of the souls of the dead. And given the custom of putting masks on the faces of corpses, the masks on this island must represent the dead. The tradition of putting on death masks and performing dances occurs elsewhere, but these masks represent death itself. The forms of minds that have faced death, the shape of the soul at the moment one moves from existence to nothingness. The masks here represent the shapes of things that leave behind no lasting forms. The rite of descent used such masks. What function did it have in island society? Is the mask worn by the vessel? Is the mask worn by the vessel? It was crafted long before the other Kagura masks, and its roots are different from any of them. The most prominent of them all is the mask of the lunar eclipse, crafted by the artisan Sotsu Yamasuki. However, legend has it that the disaster befell the island when the mask of the lunar eclipse caused the vessel to blossom, and so its existence has remained taboo for many years. The mask-making arts of the era of Sotsu were lost for a time, most likely as a result of the disaster. Nothing is known about it except that it was black in color. The present-day mask maker Soya wants to revive the advanced arts of Sotsu. Perhaps the mask of the lunar eclipse is ultimately. Said we both have mild cases of moonlight syndrome. They say it happens to a lot of people after watching the Kagura, and will have to be hospitalized here for a while. Now that I write, the word hospitalized makes it sound so serious, but don't worry, it's not that big a deal. In fact, it won't even stop me from continuing my maths research. If you get another chance to visit the island, make sure you visit us. We could certainly use some companionship here. The other patients aren't exactly the Black Mask. When the dead return to the world of the living become as the dead. The mask made to become as the dead makes the wearer become death itself. I can't imagine what this mask is used for. It has a gentle smile like a Buddha statue, but there's a primal emptiness about its face that is evocative of death. Evocated? One of them. Particular kind of death. Looking at it, I feel myself drawn into the depths of oblivion. I feel terror and relief. It's beautiful. The mask of the lunar eclipse. Though I smash my eyes in, I still see. I still looking at me. I can see it again. It's so beautiful. Well, if I figured out anything in this game so far, he's gonna pop up. I know there's an item. Let me see if I can find this item first. Okay, four more. There's a lot of reading. I've decided that the film of the Kagura is to be incinerated. While I am aware of the importance of keeping a record of the event, even considering what happened, there's something very strange about this film. At first, I thought it was just damage to the film itself, but I checked again, and that's when I realized the film is showing a woman who definitely wasn't present at the time of the recording. I think she's dancing. Just to be sure, I had the other nurses watch the film with me. The second time I saw it, I could see her even more clearly. The woman is slowly becoming more and more apparent in the film. I could barely believe it myself when I came to this realization, but there's simply no other explanation. I don't want to see it again. I don't even want to be near that film anymore. I'm afraid I can't wait for your permission, director. I'm taking this cursed thing straight to the rear incinerator and destroying it once and for all. I don't have an issue with reading. I read every day. I just don't read out loud. Because I don't talk a lot, but I'm building up my confidence. That's what's important. Still following the nurse. I might pass her. Okay, so there's an item. It's gonna be a mirror stone, ain't it? No blue. How much do I have? 58. I mean, I guess this is good. Like, I haven't seen a need really to upgrade his stuff after the first few times. I might save it for somebody else. Because they definitely have a harder time than him. Okay, so I got a lens. Finally. While equipped, increases the time you have after each shot to make a chain. I don't exactly know what that means. But we got like 20 in one time, so we're definitely gonna do that. Let me equip it, because if I don't equip it, that's gonna be a bad battle. Used all of it for nothing. Full moon. I need to find everything here, because that was 20. That might end a level. Let me check over here real quick. Oh, here's a doll. I gotta equip my camera though. No, that's not what I meant to do. I'm messing up. Matter of fact, I just thought about something. I never had to unequip it. All I really needed to do was switch off of it. This is not going to end well. It was my uncle's recommendation that brought me to Rigetsu Isle. At first, I was quite apprehensive, but both the islanders and the infirmary staff have shown me such kindness, helping me to settle into my new job and my new life here. I appreciate now what good advice my uncle gave me. I feel so lucky to be here. It turns out that this is the year of the Rigetsu Kagura, an important island festival that's only held once a decade. At the center of the Kagura is a woman called a vessel, who performs a dance as an offering to the gods. I was very surprised when the islanders asked me, an outsider, to take the role of the vessel. They explained that the vessel should be a woman around my age, beautiful and impressionable. When they put it like that, how could I possibly refuse? It's such an honor to be able to be allowed to take part in an ancient island tradition. This will be an excellent opportunity for me to express my gratitude to Rigetsu Isle for all the happiness it has brought me. I'm truly thrilled. Before the festival, I have to take part in a purification ceremony where I bond with the vessel mask worn during the Kagura. Hearing about this made me a little more nervous than I was when I accepted the role. I hope it goes to plan. Hey. That was even worse. I don't know how this chain works. I guess I chained two. Why don't y'all ever want to group up? Y'all don't like group pictures? I'm crazy. It's only 3 of y'all, so I ain't worried. I know what I said. Now it's only 2 of y'all. Still. Flashlight is not working. Okay, I actually think I understand how the flashlight works now. Okay, give me time to think, because am I supposed to run? I think it's over. How many points did I get on that? I got so many points. I don't know, that felt like the boss fight. If anything, I'm gonna save. Because I do not want to do that again. Doesn't even seem like anything is messing with me. Yeah, so I'm just checking the footage on the reel. Assuming I have to go to the dining hall. Honestly, I can afford things now. Treat myself. Got 10. Why would they do that to me? No wonder they made his max power so easy, because dealing with that, I couldn't imagine. I don't have to fight nothing else, right? Are you the same one? You know what? I've never actually understood why, like, even in games like this, you had places, well, you had people who had that iron thing on their head, which y'all want. You're probably right. Is he at the steps? Nope. I think they said there was an item over here. No, it's just the phone. I'm still on the first floor? I thought I knew what the first floor was. But I guess I'm following him. Last time I was in here, I got attacked. Okay, what floor am I on? This is the connecting passage. Once I open this, I'm officially on the first floor. I'm going to the dining hall. Something is here. Redstone. There are 3 characters. At least 2 of them have been watching movies. I don't understand how they have not come in contact with each other. Now I'm trying to figure out if they ever will. And I wonder how many blue stones I've been missing. A projector. It should be able to play this film. Let's be real. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I don't care if that was a picture opportunity. You could not have made me. Burn painting. There's a half-burned oil painting in the fireplace. Judging by the lack of firewood, it hasn't been used in a long time. So I'm gonna continue to get. How did you not get? I'm gonna get jumps. It's not like there's a grave in here, so I should be able to take out these 3. They keep messing with me. I think this is the door. Wait, I don't even know where I'm running. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. I gotta go up to the... I want to say I gotta go to the 3rd floor. It might be the 2nd, wherever the painting room was. I think it's the 3rd. I kind of took the long way. You can take the first one. I guess I'm ready. Should be the 3rd floor. I don't know. I still don't know what to expect after doing all of that. I'm gonna go check this room over here. But we can at least see progress is being made, since this was unblocked. I know I shouldn't be in here. Wait a minute. It's probably for the best I came in here, though. If just to do that. And it's open, so that fight did happen. But I'm also noticing that the pictures are a little different. Yep, nothing in here. I don't trust nothing. This is on. There's also something blue. There's a logbook. One item to report. Yuko Magaki in room 309 has shown some drastic changes recently, and his behavior is increasingly problematic. He causes disturbances, shouting out suddenly at the top of his voice and grinning like a man possessed. Last night, after lights out, he started causing a racket. I ran to his room to check on him, and he grabbed me and started screaming annihilation over and over. There have also been some disturbing changes in his paintings. He keeps painting pictures of a sinister-looking woman. There is no longer any doubt that the woman he paints is the patient in the isolation room. Why does he keep painting pictures of her? I believe they are an omen foretelling the awakening of the one with no face. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is the woman who I cannot take a picture of, is that the one who's like trapped in that room in the like basement? Is that what that was? Didn't phase him at all. I don't even want to try the extra rooms because I know where I gotta go. Well, there is another door. Okay, I gotta find somebody else's room. Is she here? The last time I went into these rooms, the doctor showed up. I mean, it's fine in here now. She's still in here. Probably important. Photo taken in front of the infirmary. This is Tsuyuko. Everything is getting out of control. Soya has been completely consumed by his obsession with the Yomatsuki. Why can't I say this? Everything has been getting out of control. Soya has been completely consumed by his obsession with his Yomotsuki ancestor, and now the Harboras have started behaving in ways that I simply can't understand. I have to get Ruka better. I have to take her away, somewhere far away where they've never even heard of this island, and I won't have to hear the name Rugetsu. Choosing between my husband and my daughter isn't easy, but saving Ruka is the only thing that matters to me now, and I'll do it no matter how long it takes. I'm so sorry, my darling Soya. Somewhere deep inside you is the man I once cared for, who I still care for, but you've buried him so deep inside this madness that I don't think there's any way for me to save you. I'm leaving Rugetsu Island. I think the only question now is, did she actually make it? Because if she's a ghost here... Something in this closet. No. 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 I know what the ghost hand is. And now it's gone. Okay, let me think. We're gonna try this again. $15. I knew it was gonna be something good. He's at least consistent checking on his patients. I can say that. That's about it. Found a small key. Well, I guess we follow him. Do I want to upgrade at all? 96? Yeah, I want to upgrade. Let's see. Max power. 76. Nah, I got max power. Oh darn. I'm gonna go save. So this door works. Same room. I'm convinced he likes feet. Oh, nope, wrong one. Where? Is he just painting? Oh, I see. I didn't see him the first time. I guess I can look at the painting now. A strange picture sits on the easel. It seems to depict a female mannequin. Is that what I think it means, or is it just talking about in here? Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, I finally made it to the end. I wasn't sure about this one. This has felt like the longest game mission I've played. Between the, was it 27 notes and that boss fight, it was all in that little area. That was a lot. But maxed out the flashlight, I still got a whole bunch of blue spirit stones because my other characters are going to be good now. I'm not worried. Max power for everybody. But still enjoying my time. And I will see you next time for Phase 8. So I will catch you later.